Hey folks, this is Kalani, looking at Guild Wars 2 and something a little new. So, I've had repeat requests of what armour I'm wearing. So instead of just explaining what armour I'm wearing, because I actually do wear a few sets, but this is the main set that I run around in, I'm going to be making a few videos about the sets that I've managed to create or put together, which I really like. So, to start with, my Blood Knight set. Now this is the one you usually see me run around in. It's full white and red, and is basically an idea for a White Knight or a Blood Knight. Now I came across this with actually my previous one, which I'll also show you in another video, but it basically got evolved into this. Now sadly Twilight does complete the set, but I don't have Twilight as of yet. So, my replacement weapon for now is the Ascalonian Ghastly Greatsword. Now, this matches incredibly well, except when it's blue. So, that's kind of the main reason why I need a replacement for it, because it turns blue. But aside from that, it matches super well. So, onto the gear set. You can either use the helmet or not. I usually don't, even though the helmet does look quite nice with the set. So for sake of preview, we'll have it on. It's Draconic Helm, Joe-Fast Pauldrons. Now these are actually the dark pauldron skin. That's what they're called in the PvP locker, the dark pauldrons. And they do have a variation actually of skins, or rather the same skin, but a variety of locations and where you can attain it. The one I use is Joe-Fast's, and that's from a Karma vendor in Cursed Shore. I know the exact same skin can be found in Fireheart Rise. Now there's a few others dotted around, and you may be able to find some on the trading post. The best way to find out how to get a certain skin is actually to go onto Argossoft. Argossoft.com, and go onto the armor gallery. You'll be able to find the dark skin there, and it'll show you all the locations. Moving down, Draconic Coat, Draconic Gauntlets, Draconic Legs, and Draconic Boots. So this is actually more or less a full crafted set, except the shoulders, because I personally don't like the Draconic shoulders, and these ones give off a much better knight feel. Now, when it comes to the head, I personally don't really like heads, mainly because you cannot see the hair. Now, I like my warrior's hair, so that's kind of my main reason for that. But the idea behind this is kind of a knight's set of armour, which isn't too over the top, isn't incredibly heavy, so it doesn't look like huge plate mail or huge plated plates, that kind of thing. But it still looks substantial, so it doesn't look like you're running around with nothing on. Or armour, I'm looking at you. But yeah, so I think it looks really nice, and I've been wearing this since I found it, and since me and my friend found the shoulders. They're just glorious. So, how do I dye this Blood Knight set? Let's have a look-see. The base is obviously Celestial, because it gives it that really, really nice white shine. I adore Celestial, that's an amazing dye, it really is. But to complete the Blood Knight set, we need some red in there. So I use the red dye Blood. Now this is down in rare dyes, and the reason I use that is because it gives a really nice deep red colour, which a Blood Knight, you know, you need a deep red colour, let's be honest. For the tassels on the shoulders, I actually used Scarlet dye. This is because Blood dye actually looks too dark, in my opinion. Doesn't quite match up properly with the skirt area, so Scarlet in common dyes, in my opinion, fits a lot better. Now, if you do want the head, and you want to dye it the same as me, we've got Blood for the horns, for the deep red, and Scarlet again for the back, just so it stands out a little bit and isn't all the same colour. I think it looks really nice. Of course, you can use the greatsword that I have, or you can try find your own. Personally, I think this is the one that looks the best with this set. It looks, to me, like the best knight sword. I haven't really found another one which has got kind of a long hilt with a nice guard and then a huge blade. Usually they're either out of proportion, ridiculously wide, or just don't look right. So, in case anyone was wondering, this is the gear that I currently run around in most of the time. Now, if you stay tuned, I've got a few other gear sets which might have you struggling for choice what to wear for your next heavy. Now, note that this is designed around female human, so any other race may be out of proportion and may not look right, inverted commas, and if you're male, things may look a bit different. Thanks for watching, folks, good luck and have fun, and as always, I will see you next time.